How is everybody feeling? Hold on, y'all. Let me make sure these things is plugged up. All right. Grand Rising. Hope everybody doing good, feeling good, smelling good. All right. So what we got today is our rethink the crystal deck, money affirmations, the cosmic energies. Okay. Our NLP deck. All right. We're gonna get some numbers and messages out of this deck, okay? And then we're gonna get into this Truth Oracle deck, okay? And get it clarified with this deck, all right? Let's get that. And of course, we will do our AM answer questions, okay? So make sure you got your question and be ready, okay? Yeah. All right. All right, let's get it. Give us some cards for the collective from this rethink deck. What do they need to hear this AM? Okay, give us some cards from the rethink deck for the collective. Give us some answers. What do they need this AM? Okay, give us the truth. Okay, give us some cards from the rethink deck for what the collective needs. One full shuffle. Give us some cards for what the collective needs. Okay. All right. That's a lot more than usual, but hey. Alright. Alright, let's get it. It's a lot. But we got this, okay? It says authenticity. Authenticity collective. It says, I live authentically, staying true to myself and my values. I embrace my uniqueness and express it confidently, honoring my own voice and following the path that resonates with my soul, okay? So make sure you are being true to who you are. Be true to yourself, okay? If you're telling lies to people, I mean, shit, you can't lie to yourself. How you gonna lie to yourself? I mean, you gotta live with yourself. I couldn't fathom it, but yeah, be authentic, okay? Be who you are all the time, okay? So that's authenticity. All right. Okay, next we have moving forward with clarity. Okay, it's time to move forward, collective, and whatever you got going on. It's time to wake up, move forward, and start your journey, okay? All right. It says, I gain valuable insights from my past experiences, using them as guiding lights to navigate my present and future with unwavering intention, purpose, and a deep sense of self-awareness, okay? So it's time to move forward with clarity. You know who you are. You know what you want to do. You know what you came here for. Hopefully, if you don't, you need to get somewhere, sit down, and speak with the divine, okay? Next, we got unleashing creativity, okay? Yeah. Once you figure out what you want to do and how you want to do it, it's time to release that creativity, that, that new side of you. It says, I tap into my limitless creativity and express myself freely. I trust in my creative abilities and allow my unique ideas effortlessly. With every creative endeavor, I am inspired and amazed by my brilliance, okay? You're brilliant, collective. It's time to shine, all right? It's time to get up and do what you know you can, okay? That's what I'm hearing. You know you can do it. Why are you not doing it, okay? You know what you're supposed to be doing, so do it. All right. That's what I'm hearing. Okay. All right. Next, we got inner beauty. Inner beauty. Okay. It's time to let that light shine. Okay. Inner beauty. All right. It says, I wholeheartedly acknowledge and cherish the inherent beauty that dwells within me. I emanate an aura of kindness, compassion, and love, extending it generously to all those who cross my path. My inner and outer beauty. Oh, shit. Damn, who that? Glow? All right, Glow. What you doing? Y'all check on Glow. Glorilla. Okay? It says, my inner and outer beauty intertwine harmoniously. Okay? Yes, it does. Once you find that inner beauty and you know, work from the inside out, it starts to show on the outside. Okay? The beauty is there and everybody want to see it. Okay? Everybody will see it. That's what's going on right now. Okay. All right. Next, we got self-acceptance. Okay. It's time to accept yourself, who you are and how you are and what's going on with you. Okay. It's time to accept you. All right. It says, I accept myself unconditionally with a heart free from judgment or criticism. I recognize that I am inherently perfect in my own unique way. With all my imperfections and quirks, I wholeheartedly love and accept myself for the beautiful being that I am. Okay? Yes, you are, collective. You are a beautiful being, and you need to recognize that. Once you recognize that, then you can start that inner work. Okay? Accept yourself. All right? Even if nobody else accepts you, who cares? All right? It's self-acceptance. That's what you need first, like self-love, self-care. You know what I'm saying? It's about self. All right? Next, we have expression of creativity. Okay? Whatever you about to be working on, express your creativity, all right? Show the world what you're made of, all right? It says, I harness the power of my creativity to discover innovative solutions and approaches in pursuit of my goals. I fearlessly explore beyond conventional boundaries, thinking outside the box and wholeheartedly embracing new ideas that propel me towards success. Okay, collective? Like I said, y'all about to get on y'all and start, you know, creating. Okay, it's time to get with self and figure out the things that you can do without, you know, others' help or on your own. I'm hearing. Okay, it says inner child is next. All right, it's time to heal. Okay, that every time this card come out, somebody need to start from the beginning. It's time to start that journey. Okay, time to wake up. It says, I connect with my inner child and nurture my playful and creative side. I allow myself to have fun and enjoy life without judgment or criticism. I am free to be myself and express my true essence. Okay? It's time to go back, heal the inner child, okay, loves? It's time to take that journey, okay, and just figure it all the way out, okay? It says dream visualizations, okay? What do you want to see, all right? What do you want to have? We'll say a year or 6 months, you know, something quick. What do you want to see in the next 6 months, okay? Put a goal on it, okay? It says a dream visualization. Through the power of visualization, I vividly envision myself attaining my goals and embodying my dream life. I immerse myself in this mental imaginary imagery, infusing it with intense emotions and sensations, allowing the excellence, yeah, the excellence of excitement, okay? The excitement of future success to permeate my being, okay? That's how you do it, okay? If you need to rewind it because that is exactly how it goes. All right. So if you need to rewind it, my You can go back into my YouTube page and this reading will be there. It'll be under the date, okay? So look in the description box and look for the date and you will see today's date. And if you need to rewind it, recite it, write it down, whatever you need to do, okay? Get there and do that, okay? These cards are to help you, okay? Rethink things that you've been taught, you know, teach yourself, okay? You got to seek the truth, all right? Next is trust in the universe. Definitely. Trust, okay? It's time to trust in the universe and listen to what they are telling you. It says, with unwavering trust in the cosmic orchestration of the universe, I surrender to the divine plan that unfolds before me, acknowledging that every twist and turn of my past has purposefully guided me to this present moment. I embrace the profound wisdom woven within my life's journey, okay? Trust the universe. They got your back, okay? Go start getting your relationship with the universe because, listen, it is awesome. It is divine, all right? It's time. Trust the universe, okay? All right, next we got harnessing focus. Harnessing focus. It's time to bring it in, all right? I'm here, bring it in. Okay, it says, I harness my focus and concentrate towards my goals and priorities. I minimize distractions and stay fully present in the task at hand. I am highly productive and achieve great results with my, you fill in the blank, okay? With my what, okay? Like I said, you might have to rewind, but you need to fill in the blank for that, okay? How do you harness your focus? How do you get focused? What makes you stay focused, okay? And write those things down and refer back to them if you need to daily, okay? If you're that unfocused, all right? But it's time to wake up, so wake up. All right, it says exchange of support is next. Exchange of support, okay? All right, it says, I actively seek and graciously accept support from individuals who wholeheartedly believe in me and my goals. I purposefully surround myself with the atmosphere of positivity and encouragement, nurturing and empowering environment that uplifts and fuels my journey towards success, okay? So, yeah, even if the exchange of support is the place you're at, okay? Like, no, if you don't feel supported where you are, why would you be there? You know what I'm saying? You know, people need support. You know, that's why people need people. But when there's a, you know, you can feel animosity. You can feel the energy. So when you're feeling that, it's like, yeah, I don't want to be over there or I don't want to be over here. Whatever. You know, energy, is you're going to feel it, okay? And you know people's intentions. So if you have support, exchange that support, okay? Give that reciprocal for the support, okay? Next is life flow. You hear those birds? They talking. Okay. All right. It says life flow. It says, I surrender to the natural rhythm of the universe, gracefully flowing toward the realization of my success. With unwavering trust, I embrace the unfolding of my journey, knowing that every twist and turn is purposeful and leads me closer to my desired destination. Okay, this sound like the other one. Hold on, where is it? Yeah, expression of creativity and life flow. They sound just alike. Okay? But yeah, let life flow, okay? You will have to, you know, put your work in, okay? But let things flow. You know, you got to go to work, okay? You know, you got to cook, all right? Let life flow, okay? And things spontaneously pop up, okay? That's how it be happening. Okay, it says empowering beliefs is lastly but not least, okay? Empowering beliefs. What beliefs empower you? You know what I'm saying? I mean, faith is faith. And I don't knock anybody for what they believe in. That's your prerogative. That's your choice. And, as long as it's through good and, through honesty, integrity, as long as it's through that, then yeah, I'm all for it. But, once you start doing bull crap, then I'm good on that. All right. So it says, I consciously replace limiting beliefs inherited from my past with empowering, uplifting ones that bolster my personal growth and pave the way for success. With a steadfast commitment, I reshape my mindset to align with my highest potential and embrace the limitless possibilities before me. Okay? So believe in what you believe in and have faith in what you believe in. Okay? That's what the biggest thing is. Okay? Whatever you do you. Okay? But do it good. All right? All right. So that's what we got today. All right. It says authenticity, moving forward with clarity, unleashing creativity, inner beauty, self-acceptance. Okay. Accept who you are and how you're here, how you show up. Okay. Expression of creativity. All right. So it's a lot of creative, visualize your dreams. Okay. Inner child, heal your inner child so you can move forward. Okay. And continue to grow. And then we got trust in the universe and harness your focus, okay? It's time to get focused on you, okay? On what you want. What do you want to see, all right? And let life flow, okay? We got life flow and empowering beliefs, all right? So empower your beliefs by believing in them, okay? Understand? All right. Hopefully everybody got that. If you didn't, you can go to my YouTube page. That's always good. One word, okay? One word. Always good. And, when you get over there, subscribe, share, comment, whatever you need to do. All right. All right. Next, we're going to get into this NLP deck. All right. What do we need for this AM for the collective? It is Saturday. Okay. What y'all doing? I'm about to be cleaning up in a minute. I like to clean up on Saturdays. I don't know. I think it's like ingrained in me. When we was kids, we would do that with the music blast. And yeah. All right. Okay. Give us some cards for the collective. What do they need from this NLP deck, this AM? Okay. Give us the truth. One from the top, one from the bottom, and then we get to that middle. All right. Okay. All right. What do we have for this AM? It says rewind the memory. Okay. Rewind the memory. All right. Rewind the memory. It says diminish a negative memory by rewinding it like a movie. Play the scene backwards in your mind, making it faster, sillier, or less threatening. This technique helps you remove the emotional charge tied to the memory, okay? I'm not saying that, what happened to you wasn't tragic or you should diminish it or make it small. But in this case, some people need to make it small so it's not hindering them from future endeavors. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, do what you need to do. Rewind the memory, make it silly, make it stupid, okay? Even if it was tragic or horrifying. You know what I'm saying? Make it something else so the emotional charge that's attached to it is able to be released, okay? All right. Next, we have change the question, okay? It's time to change the question. Okay. All right. It says change the question. The quality of your questions shape the quality of your life. Instead of asking, oh shit, why does this always happen to me? Ask, what can I do to change the pattern? Change the question will point you towards solution instead of the problem, okay? So don't ask about the problem. Ask about the solution, okay? And when you change the question, you flip it, okay, in your own mind, whereas it's not such a threat, okay? It's more of a solution or an alternative, you know? All right, what's next? It says belief system reboot, okay? It's time to reboot that belief system. Okay. What it says your beliefs shape your reality. This card encourages you to take a deep dive into your belief system, challenge outdated beliefs, and install new ones that align with your vision of success and fulfillment. Okay? Okay, so long story short, once you've been taught something, that's a part of your belief system. But when you grow up and you figure out all that shit was wrong, okay, or all of it was half truths, then you have to rewire your brain to come into your own belief system, okay, to your own acknowledgments. All right, so yeah, it's always good to seek, okay, seek knowledge. Learn the truth, okay? Dig into your background, to your, ancestors or whoever was there before you, all right? So, yeah, it's time to reboot that belief system and know that, some things weren't right, okay? Some people taught you some bullshit, okay? So, yeah, it's time to rewire that thought, okay? That thinking, the patterns that you've learned to adapt to, all right? Hopefully everybody got that. All right, we almost done with this NLP deck, and then it don't come back until April 1st. Okay, look, we almost done with it. It's all right. It'll be back. All right. Next, we got the crystal deck. Oh, no. Yeah, we got the crystal deck. We're going to do the crystal deck. We ain't even do the crystal deck second. What is going on with that? Somebody was yearning for that NLP or needed it in that moment. Okay, give us some crystals for the collective. What do they need today that they don't have? Hold on, guys. Hold on. Let me grab this. Okay. All right. Give us some cards for the collective, for crystals that they need, that they don't have, that they should have. Okay? Give us some truth. Give us some cards for the collective, what they need that they don't have, that they should have, okay? All right. All right. Okay, what we got? Lumerian quartz. I love a Lumerian quartz. Yes, I do. Lumerian quartz. Okay, it says what it is. Lumerian quartz is identifiable by its blushing hue and the ladder-like horizontal grooves that climb up its face. Its name is a shout-out to Lumeria. Lumeria! A fabled lost continent whose highly evolved inhabitants, some far-out folks, insist now live under Mount Shasta in California. Wow. It says, who needs it? Anyone in need of a vacation from their thoughts. Okay. It says, where to put it? Lumerians, are the wands. Point them at the body, a friend, or other crystals that need more juice. It says when to use it. Whenever someone or something you love need a zap of healing energy, awaken your inner wizard or witch and cast a spell with Lumerian quartz. Okay? It says get you some Lumerian quartz and escape your mind. Okay? Get out of your mind with some Lumerian quartz. Okay? Step into another dimension. All right. Next we have kunzite. Kunzite. And today I have my red jasper. Okay. Yeah. All right. It says what it is, a high vibe lithium infused lilac pink stone that glows with an energy that could be described in one word as cuddly. Okay. It says who needs it? Anyone with a heavy heart about something. Collectors of good vibration also. It says where to put it. Place on your heart and breathe deeply of kunzite Kunzite's cotton candy essence. Or hold in your left hand and whisper sweet nothings to yourself. Okay, it says when to use it. Call on kunzite after a breakup or a major disappointment, or when you're beating yourself up about something. You don't need permission to be here. You belong. If you forgot that, pause, tap into kunzite's pink prismatic vibration, and let love rule. Okay, it says get you some kunzite and open up your love channel. Mm-hmm. The Love Boat. Oh, shit. What the hell? The Love Boat. That is, wow. Throwback. Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. Something about the Love Boat. Got it. Okay. Well, what's next? What are we doing next? These go over here. So... I'm thinking we should get the cosmic energies next. And then we'll get the money affirmations. And we'll get the horoscopes for today. And then we'll do the truth oracle and clarify it. All right. So, yeah, that's what we'll do. All right. Let's get some cosmic energies for the collective. Give us some cosmic energy cards for the collective. What do they need right now, this AM? Okay, give us some cards for the collective for from the cosmic energy deck. Okay, give us some cards. Give us the truth. Okay, what does the collective need to hear right now? Give us some truth. What is going on for the collective? What do they need to hear? Okay. What do we have? We have peace, gratitude, insight, and grace. Okay? All right. So first up is peace. Okay? Everybody should want peace. Like what? Yeah. You like chaos, you say? Wow. Not good. It says peace. Find inner peace in moments of stillness. Okay. Like I said, it's time to get with self. Okay. Be still. All right. Sit and listen. Okay. The divine got something to tell you. All right. Next we have gratitude. Gratitude. When I see gratitude, I always want to say, did you say thank you 3 times when you got up this AM? Okay, when your feet hit the floor, did you say thank you 3 times? Because if you didn't, you need to say it now. Okay, just say it now. All right. All right. It says, be grateful for every moment. Okay, keep a heart of gratitude. All right, stay thanking the divine for everything they've done for you and even the things that are to come. Okay, so be thankful for what you got and the things you're about to get. All right. Next we have insight. It says insight is the fruit of wisdom. Keep a learning attitude. I was about to say I have insight, but I do have insight. But yeah, it says insight. This card is insight. It says keep a learning attitude. Like I say, I love to learn. Every day you should be learning something new. Something new should be clicking. You should be seeking knowledge. Okay, that's what you should be doing. All right, next we have grace. Grace. All right. It says grace is the universe's abundance. Because you know I don't say that B word. Open your heart to receive it. Okay. So open your heart because the universe want to give you grace. Okay. You know, maybe you've been doing things for people for a long time now, okay? And it's time for you to receive, okay? It's time for you to receive grace and, you know, and then at the bottom of the deck, we got resilience. Resilience, okay? It says resilience is your source of strength and challenges, okay? So whenever there's a challenge, you show up, you show out, you know, you understand what the assignment is and you handle that, okay? Yeah, you have resilience and grace, okay? You know these people just doing bullshit, so you just, you know, you give them grace, okay? Because if you unleash, it would be tragic, okay? They don't understand that. Well, all right, next we got the money affirmation deck. Okay. Let's get some money affirmations for the collective. Give us some money affirmations for the collective for this AM. What do they need to say to themselves to get some money? All right, give us some cards for the collective. What do they need to say to themselves? All right, get this money. Give us the truth, okay? Give us the truth. What is going on for the collective? What do they need to say to themselves? Okay, that's a lie. All right, what we got? It says, I'm always at the right place at the right time. You better believe it, okay? You better believe it, all right? Always at the right place at the right time, you know? Because what's meant for you, it's not going to miss you, you know what I'm saying? And all the abundance and things, the gifts and, you know, they meant for you, so you're there, okay? Next, we have, I have the power to create the financial abundance I desire. Yes, you do. Okay. Yes, you do have the power to do that. All you have to do is ask. Okay. The power is in the tongue. All right. Next, we have, if my heart desires something expensive, it's because I'm capable and ready to manifest it. You got to know that, okay? You got to know that, all right? Whatever you want, it's yours already. Just ask, okay? Bring it down, okay? I'm here and bring it down, all right? Next, it says, I constantly attract opportunities that create more money, okay? More money, more revenue, more abundance, all right? Yeah, that's what we do, okay? Constantly, okay? If you need to repeat these things to your, well, repeat the live because you need to repeat these things to yourself only because this is how you bring it in. You keep talking to the universe about what you want, okay? This is what you want, all right? It says my brain is worth millions, okay? I want to say zillions, okay? Gazillions, yeah. My brain is worth billions, a lot of money, copious amounts of money, okay? That's what you need to be telling yourself and knowing that is true, okay? Making these things come into fruition for you, all right? Okay, collective, it says, I trust the universe to bring me abundance in various ways, okay? You already know, okay? Keep on bringing opportunities, okay? I constantly attract opportunities that create more money. You know what I'm saying? We not even about to go there, but you know, shit just be popping up, popping off. All right, you know, wherever my energy flow, best believe that's where the grass gonna grow, okay? If you haven't listened to my music, go listen to my music. You will hear it, okay? All right. Next, we got my surroundings want me to be successful. Yes, they do. Okay. Make sure you keep saying that to yourself so that only your surroundings will be the people or the things that want you to be successful. Okay. Everything else must go. All right. And at the bottom of the deck, it says, I don't chase, I attract. Okay. And if you don't know, now you know. Okay. Because that's how it is. That's how we attract. That's how we manifest because we know it's coming. So we don't chase a damn thing. And people be wanting you to chase them. Oh, if you love me, you would. Listen, if I love me, I wouldn't. You know what I'm talking about? Okay. I love me more. And that's what you should be saying to yourself, collective. Okay. Look, they still talking. I am a powerful manifester, okay? Yes, I am. And yes, my collective is anything we want, we get, okay? That's how that shit go. And people be like, what? It, money always chooses me, okay? We gonna get out this deck because it's just talking right now, you know? Yeah, money always chooses me because I'm money's bestie, yeah. Money loves me, all right? Let yourself know that, all right? Okay, wow. Okay, let's get these shuffled and put back. All right. What's at the bottom? It says, my family line is now abundant with health. Okay. The family line just broke a whole generational curse. Sit down. Stop playing with us, okay? My family line, yeah, is abundant, okay? With health, okay? Health and wealth, hell. Get it. Okay, it's time to get it. All right. Y'all all have a mind that's, that's capable of anything. So use it. All right. My whole bloodline. Stop playing with it. All right. Next, what we doing? The horoscopes. All right. Y'all ready? Are y'all ready? All right. It's time to get your question together. We're going to put these horoscopes out. Okay. And yeah. You can ask your question. We'll give you a moment, And then, yeah. All right. First up is Scorpio, Libra, Taurus, Gemini, Sagittarius, Cancer, Aries, Aquarius, Leo, Pisces, Capricorn, and Virgo. All right, so get y'all questions together. I'm going to be shuffling these cards. Ask your question. Your sign out here. Ask your question. When I'm on your sign, I'm going to give you your answer, okay? All right. All right, y'all asking them. Y'all getting them questions together, right? Because, yeah. All right, give us some truth. What is going on for the collective? Each sign wants an answer. Give each sign an answer, the truth, okay? Their truth, all right? What's going on with Scorpio? All right, Scorpio, go ahead. Ask your question, love. Ask your questions, Scorpios, all right? We'll give you a second. All right, it says... the answer will find you. Okay, Scorpio? The answer will find you. Mm-hmm. Yeah. What is that? Okay, definitely. What's going on with Libra? Okay, let's go, Libra. What's your question, love? All right. What is your question, Libra? We'll give you a second. All right, it says go more general, Libra. Come on. You know the rules. Go more general. Okay, we're going to give you another second. All right, go more general. Yes or no questions. All right. All right, it says no definitive answer can be given at this time. Okay, Libra, you just was playing. Okay, so no definitive answer can be given at this time. You had to go more general. I guess you didn't go more general. All right, Taurus is next. Let's go, Taurus. We'll give you a second. All right, it says reframe your question, Taurus. Come on. What are you guys doing out there? Reframe your question, Taurus. We'll give you a second. It says something better will come instead. Okay, Taurus? Something better will come instead. All right. Next is Gemini. What's up, Gemini? What's your question is? What your question is? Okay. All right, Gemini. It says be more open, okay? Be more open to whatever your question was. You can do it. You can have it, but you need to be more open to it, okay? Next is Sagittarius. Sagittarius, what is your question? We'll give you a second. All right, it says not yet, okay? Not yet, Sagittarius. Not yet, love. All right. Next is Cancer. Cancer, ask your question. It says expect the unexpected, Cancer. All right, expect the unexpected. All right, all right. Okay, next is Aries. What's going on, Aries? Ask your question. It says soon. Soon, Aries. Soon, very soon. All right. Next is Aquarius. Go ahead, Aquarius. Ask y'all question. It says there is the potential for it, but it is not yet possible to say. Okay? So whatever your question was, Aquarius, there is potential for it, but it is not yet possible to say yes or no. Okay? So work on it. I don't know. All right. Next is Leo. All right. What's going on with Leo? All right, Leo. It says you should pursue a different course of action. Okay, Leo? No, you don't want to do that. All right? It says no. That's a no. It says you should pursue a different course of action. So whatever you were asking about, just scratch that. Okay. Next is Pisces. What do you want to ask, Pisces? What's going on? All right, it says, be careful what you wish for, Pisces, okay? You don't wish for something now, you got it, okay? Be careful what you be wishing for, because it's still coming, okay? Because you wish for it. All right. Next, we got Capricorn. Capricorn, what is your question? All right. It says, think it through, okay? Think it through. Whatever your question was, just think it through. You know, you'll come to a conclusion. Next, Virgo. Last but not least, we got Virgo. What is your question, Virgo? All right. It says, it is not for you. Okay? It is not for you, Virgo. So don't do it. All right? Do not. Okay? Do not do it. Okay, Virgo? It's not for you. All right. Hopefully everybody got that, you know, and yeah. So tomorrow, AM, I'm switching everything up, okay? I got y'all, but I'm switching everything up, okay? It'll be a surprise, all right? I'm going to surprise y'all. All right. So hopefully everybody got that. If you didn't, you know, you can always rewind and go to my YouTube page. Always good. One word. Okay, one word, always good. And yeah, you can go there and go to the part where you missed or you need to rewind. Yeah, you can do that over there. But make sure you subscribe while you're over there, okay? And whatever else you do, that's up to you, okay? All right, hopefully everybody got that, though. All right, and like I said, tomorrow I'm switching everything up. I got a surprise for y'all. All right? I got a whole surprise for y'all. Okay. All right, so we're going to get into this Truth Oracle deck and then the messages and numbers, and we out of here for this AM. Okay, collective? And I'll be back after 12. All right? All right, give us some cards from this Truth Oracle deck. What does the collective need the truth on? Okay, give us the truth for the collective for this AM. What do they need to know right now? Okay, that they don't know the truth about. Okay, give us some cards. Okay, give us some cards for the collective. What do they need to know right now? Give us some cards for the collective. What do they need to know? All right. I'm seeing home, law, snake, look for, okay? Chew and missing you, okay? And one, what's at the bottom of the deck? Addiction, all right? All right, so it's home, refuge, belong, lawyer, judge, police, okay? Snake, lie, poison, fertility, okay? It says look for, investigation, explore, search. And then we got chew, deep thinking, remember, solve puzzle, cold word. Okay, missing you, miss weight, eager. All right, and then we got addiction, drug, alcohol, obsession, toxic attachment. So what I'm seeing is somebody, the police got called to somebody's house because of a snake. Okay, a poisoning or something. Somebody tried to poison somebody. And yeah, it's an investigation going on, okay? The police trying to search for evidence, okay? And they asking people questions and they trying to see if anybody remember anything, okay? And they saying, you know, somebody eager to tell you something, somebody miss you. Okay, but they got addictions, obsession, they got a toxic attachment to you, okay? Mm. All right. Well, we gonna clarify these cards, but damn, that was the whole damn story right there. Damn. Okay. What is going on for the collective for this AM? What is going on for the collective? Clarify these cards for the collective. All right. Clarify these cards. Give us the truth. What is going on with home? Give us some cards for home. What is going on with the home? Give us some cards for home. Give us some cards for the collective for home. Yeah, like I said, it was a conflict in the home, disharmony and triggers. Okay, somebody triggered somebody, or hopefully ain't nobody playing with the trigger. All right. Okay. All right. So what we got? Control tactics. Okay. Somebody was using control tactics in a home. Okay. Trying to control somebody in the home. And somebody just had a realization. Okay. A light bulb moment. It says sudden realization, feeling inspired, insightful awareness. Okay. Somebody had awareness about this that was going on, this disharmony and control tactics, and somebody is giving zero fucks. They don't care. They don't want to be there no more. Okay, that's what it's saying. It says discard. Okay, disregard, unfazed, unbothered, carefree. Okay, they don't want all of that. They exhausted, okay, by being in this situation, in this home that they just been, it looked like they was fighting, okay? Yeah, it says depletion, drain, long journey. All right. And it's a justice, balance. Okay. Karma. All right. This is their karma that they're living in because they were in their ego. Okay. They were in their ego, vanity and pride. All right. Yeah, and it says high road, all right, unbothered, brushing it off, moving past it, okay? You are unbothered and they are in pain. Somebody is in pain. I'm seeing a fight. Somebody been fighting, scrapping hard, okay? Yeah, like I said, the police was called, the law, the judge. Somebody gotta go see the judge because the police was called. Give us some cards for law, for the collective. Give us some cards for law, for the collective, for, okay. Okay. All right. Okay, what we got? All right. The law came. All right, what we got? It's a curse. Yeah. Judgment, okay, judgment law, the universal laws, okay, somebody got cursed, all right, because they broke universal law. They did some bullshit, okay, they was hexing and cursing and doing witchcraft on somebody, and that broke universal law. Certain people you can't play with, okay, yeah, and somebody want growth by the summer, okay, or somebody gonna have some growth by the summer, all right. Yeah, and somebody is confession, okay? They confessing to the law, so they done found who they was looking for. It's a confession, unveiling, coming clean, messages, okay? The law was asking somebody some questions, and they confessing to what the hell happened, okay? Yeah, about some kinky ways somebody had, what was going on. All right, why they was fighting. It says sexually open, looking to explore fantasies and fetishes. Okay, somebody had some fantasies and fetishes that they was in their kinky ways and the law got involved somehow. All right, yeah, it's divine timing for that. Trusted, okay? trust that this is what is going on. Somebody is in sorrow about this situation. It says loss, grief, depression, okay? Okay, somebody is in loss, depression and grief. Why? Oh, because they had some secrets, obscurity. Okay, they was being obscure. All right. It says mysteries, concealing. Okay, somebody was concealing that this is what they was doing. And they was fighting all the time and hurting each other. What am I tapping into? Okay, the snake, the lie. Somebody was trying to poison somebody's fertility. Okay, somebody was trying to poison somebody's fertility. The snake. Okay, give us some cards for the snake. Okay, who is the snake? All right, give us some cards for the snake, for the collective. Give us some cards for the snake. Okay. All right, something fell over here. All right. All right, what we got? It says finality, okay? Farewell, leave behind, closure, goodbye, okay? The snake was trying to poison somebody, okay? And they lied, okay? Maybe they lied to the police about trying to, unalive somebody. Finality, okay? Give them their final moments and shit, okay? Yeah. Probably a divine feminine. They trying to kill a divine feminine with poison. Okay. Oh goodness. Oh, they better go ahead. Yeah, it says a Pisces, a Cancer or Scorpio was trying to do in a divine feminine. Okay. But I feel sorry for them people. It says only you. Somebody want only you, okay? And this other person want to hurt only you, okay? Because this person wants only you, all right? Yeah, it say trolling. They trolling all on your what is that, social medias, okay? They all on your platforms, leaving comments, saying weird stuff, okay? It says intentionally causing upset, baiting a reaction, provoking disputes, okay? They provoking a dispute, so like what? And this person wants your forgiveness, okay, for what they have gotten themselves into and bringing you into the bullshit, okay? That's what I'm hearing. They want to apologize, okay, for them dealing with the snake, okay? Yeah, well, you got too many possibilities. You don't even care. You like, yeah, you free-spirited, adventurous, okay? You know when to take risk and when not to, okay? So, yeah, and the police looking into this, okay? There's an investigation going on, all right? They searching and exploring for shit, okay? What's going on for looking for, all right? Who is looking for what, all right? Give us some cards for looking for the collective. Who looking for what? Okay. Oh, I see it. Who is looking for what? All right. They looking. Okay. Somebody looking. And it looked like they shook, okay, for what they about to find. Somebody is shook about what the fuck they about to find. Okay, the police, the investigator about to be shook. It says plot twist, unexpected event, sudden change. Okay, some shit about to pop off. Yeah, somebody is in an emotional storm about this. It says turmoil, unstable, and they're affected by this, okay? Somebody looking for evidence, okay? And that's clarity, okay? Go find the evidence, all right? I'm hearing it's in the house, okay? The evidence is in the house, all right? Go look in the house. Damn. Okay? Yeah, and somebody is wearing a mask. Somebody not telling the truth, okay? The snake lied to the police, okay? It's a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, okay? They lied to the police, okay? About having one of them things, okay? They had the thing, okay? Spiritual narcissist, okay? It says spiritual egotistic, superiority complex, spiritual manipulation, okay? Like it said, they was over there doing witchcraft and shit. Like, come on. Y'all got to stop that. It's never good. And they know they fucked up, okay? Well, as soon as they did the shit, they know they fucked up. Like, damn, why I did that? Now look at me on the long dirt road. Like, what the fuck? It says self-limiting, feeling inadequate, feeling failure. They fearing failure. I mean, what the hell? Yeah, because they toxic, okay? It's nothing else to say about that. They just toxic and they can't help it, okay? That's what I'm hearing. They just can't help it. They don't know what the hell to do. All right? They toxic and they don't know how to do anything other than be toxic. Okay, yeah. That's a lot, okay? So we got chew, is deep thinking, remembering, solve the puzzle. Okay, we just solved the damn puzzles. The poison is in the house. They left it in the house because they ain't nowhere else to put it. All right, give us some cards for chew. Okay, give us some cards for chew for the collective. Give us some cards for chew for the collective. What do they need to know? All right. It say one day, okay? Someday, somewhere, another time, okay? For the chew, it say think, deep thinking, remember, solve the puzzle, okay? Think back, okay, to that day, all right? Someday, one day, that damn day, think back. The code word, what was the code word that day, all right? All right, and then we got dirty money, okay? Something involving dirty money, all right? It says illegal activities, thievery, laundering. All right, somebody playing with some dirty money and they sitting somewhere isolating like, damn, I shouldn't have did that. What the fuck? Yeah, yeah. They in regret and depression, okay? They like, damn, I shouldn't have did that. Now they sitting with their thoughts and shit. Ain't nothing you could do. You can't turn back time. You just can't. Okay? Next, they got missing you. Somebody miss a wait. They want to wait. They eager to see you. Okay? Somebody waiting to travel to you, to tell you something about what was going on. Oh my goodness. What is going on with miss you? Okay? Give us some cards for miss you for the collective. Give us some cards for miss you for the collective. Okay. Ain't no more turned over. Oh, goodness. Okay, somebody miss you, but you put up boundaries, okay? You like, no, we not doing that, okay? You don't miss this person. It says, no, drawing the line, enough, okay? Enough is enough. You don't care, all right? And somebody was body shaming someone, okay? It says low self-worth, negative body image, feeling judged, okay? Somebody was feeling judged, all right? And now they're running. Somebody's running. It says ghosting, disappearing, invisible act. Okay, they about to set up boundaries for somebody that was body shaming somebody, and now they running, okay, because they miss you. They about to activate. Okay, that's what I'm hearing. Activate. What the fuck? All right, they had a higher self-activation, and it is nothing else but you. Okay, collective, they remember what the hell, and they done got somebody knocked up, or they had a pregnancy scare. Somebody's pregnant, but they don't know if it's theirs or not, okay? And they just like, what? They just want peace, huh? They just want peace. They want peace and, balance and harmony, friendship, okay? They want peace in their life, all right, collective? They feel rejected by you, okay? It says abandoned, dismissed, irrational fears, okay, of rejection, all right? And they about to travel to you, okay, and give you some communication, something they've been thinking about, all right? It says travel, communication, messages, all right, about a second chance, all right? They want a second chance with you, okay? It says reconciliation, making amends, opportunity, okay? They miss you. They want to reconcile. They tired of the rejection. They tired of the person that they claimed they was pregnant with. I don't know what the hell I'm hearing. They just tired, all right? And they tired of the stalemate, okay? That's what it's saying. They tired of the stalemate with you, all right? The avoidance, all right? They said they want to come do some adulting. They want to be an adult collective. They said they want to do some adulting. But what's going on with these addictions, okay? What is going on with the addiction for the collective? Give us some cards for addiction for the collective. Give us some cards for addiction for collective this AM. All right. Hold on. I think some fell. All right. Got it. Okay, so addictions, it says drug addiction, alcohol, obsession, toxic attachment. Okay, they feel guilty that they sabotage things with you because of their addictions. Okay, I'm hearing they was addicted to things you ain't even know they was addicted to. Okay, but you seen the signs. All right, collective, they feel guilty about sabotaging whatever you guys had. Okay, yeah, and they tired of the silence. Okay, they don't like it. It's frozen, no words, stonewall. Okay, they tired of it. Yeah, and they at their breaking point, collective. They are at their breaking point. Yeah, it says limit, final straw, overwhelmed. They want to apologize. Okay, they want to apologize to you so bad. They need your forgiveness. They want to return and they're sorry. Okay, they are so sorry for the sneaky links. Okay, for the sneaky links that they was linking up with. They are so sorry. They wish it never happened. They had an addiction to sneaky links, to this and that. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Okay, that's what I'm hearing. Yeah, and now it's SOS. Okay, in distress. All right. Yeah, it say hidden lovers, low-key situation, side piece. Okay, they want to apologize to you about having side pieces. Okay, sneaky links. All right, and now they in distress. Okay, act with urgency, assistance needed. Yeah, like I said, they've been scrapping. Somebody been scrapping. Okay, they like, oh, hell no. Yeah, now they want a new beginning. Okay, they so tired of the bullshit. They want a new beginning. They want a new, they want the courage to leave, okay, and have this new beginning with you. They trying to get the hell away from Darkeisha, okay? We gonna call her Dark Feminine, but that's Darkeisha. She is karmic as hell, okay? They trying to run. They trying to get the hell away. They want a solid foundation, okay? They want to make a solid foundation with you, okay? Collective is saying structure and forming. They want to form some structure with you, all right? They had addictions to a lot of bitches, okay? They wanted a lot of niggas or a lot of bitches, however it's going, okay? This person was addicted to sex, okay? And some other things that you don't know about, all right? But you use your intuition, you know, okay? You know exactly what was going on, all right, collective? Yeah, you all about stability and harmony and letting things flow, okay? You let them flow right the fuck out the door. Like, yeah, all right. You want to do that? See ya, okay? Wouldn't want to be ya. All right, and yeah, I'm just keeping it 100. You already know. Okay, honesty, showing true colors, transparent intentions. Okay, that's what you was all about, being honest. Okay, be honest. Tell the truth. What the hell you hiding for? You ain't a little kid. You can do things that you want to do. You just can't do those things in certain people energy. You know what I'm talking about? Okay, and now they got heart fog and shit. Okay, it says mixed signals, blocked emotions. They feeling real messed up. Okay, about this. They like free falling. I'm free. Okay, but yeah, they free falling in the air, just falling. They don't know where the hell they gonna land at. All right. Damn. Okay, so somebody looking at something. Okay, a detective, investigator is looking at something about an addiction and somebody, a snake, okay, a snake poisoning somebody, okay, with their addiction, all right, and they missing you. They want to come to you, but the police been called. They might have to go to court in the AM, okay? They might have to remember some shit, okay, to solve the puzzle, the code of what happened in the house, okay? What happened in the home, all right? Okay, hopefully everybody got that. Whew. All right, what we got? Clown. Yeah, they feeling like a clown now. Yeah, somebody's feeling like a super clown. All right, it says performance, camouflage, laugh at, revenge. Okay, somebody was trying to get revenge on you and revenge got them. Okay, that's what I'm hearing. Damn. Yeah, that's not good. But yeah. All right, thank you, love. Thank you, Jules. How you been? Thank you. Thank you for the roses. All right, so we about to get into this regular tarot and get us some numbers and messages to top this reading off. All right, collective. And then we up out of here. I will see y'all after 12. All right, make sure you come back. You know, say some, do some, whatever you want to do, okay? All right, give us some cards for the collective, some numbers and some messages to finish up this reading. Thank you, Jules, love. Thank you. All right, give us the truth, okay? Give us the truth. What does the collective need to hear, okay, right now? Give us some cards for the collective. What do they need at this moment, okay, to get some money? All right. What we got? We got 4423. 4423, okay? First four is the Queen of Pentacles, okay? Queen of Pentacles. Yes, it says focus on your home, family, success, and abundance, okay? That's all that matters, okay? If somebody is outside of your home, outside of what you do daily, they don't matter. You know what I'm talking about? If you not, you know, you got to focus on your home. Get your structure stable, okay? Get everything that you need together in your own life before you can help others, okay? That's how that goes. All right, next you have another four, okay? It's the Four of Swords. That means sleep on it, okay? Somebody need to sleep on something, all right? It says take time out and the answers will come, okay? Yeah. Like I said, somebody need to take some time, sleep on it, okay? Think it through. All right, next is them two lovers, okay? The two lovers is a two. It says, open your heart and receive love from others, okay? It's time to open your heart, but again, sleep on it, okay? If it's meant to be in your life, it will be. If it's not, it will quickly get the fuck away, okay? Yeah, all right, so lastly, we have the world, okay? It obviously is, okay? Because what comes next is the world. Everything you want, everything you ask for, okay? It says the world. Everything you have worked for is coming together. Everything you work for is coming together, collective, okay? So work on it, okay? This one talking about home, family, success, and abundance. Then you got to take your time, sleep on it. The answer's going to come. Whatever you need to do, the answers are going to come to make sure that you get what you need. And then you open your heart to receive love from others, okay? The people that love you, open your heart and receive their love, okay? All right, and yeah, you got that ending is the world, okay? It's everything you have worked for is coming together. Whatever you've been trying to do, whatever you've been trying to manifest, whatever you've been trying to put together, okay, is coming together. And that is a beautiful thing. Okay, I love y'all. Yes, I will see y'all later after 12, okay? Don't forget, after 12. And then tomorrow, I got a surprise for y'all. We going to switch it all the way up. We going to turn it all the way up, okay? All right, I love y'all. Be good, be careful, and be you. Hey, I love y'all too. I know y'all probably had some things to say, but you know, I can't see the chat when I'm reading, okay? Hello, Kai. Okay, hello, Kai. And who else in there? Barracuda. How you doing? It says, how do you know the solution if you don't know the problem? Well, a problem always is going to be apparent, okay? There's friction, there's conflict, there's chaos. That's a problem, okay? And then you find the solution to how not to be in those situations, okay? Then you eliminate the whole damn problem, right? Okay, next. I hope that answers your question, Barracuda. What category are we talking about? Okay, I don't know. I would have had to been there. Okay, I guess Jamie, what is that? Jamina? Yo, comment got erased. It must have been something offensive. Don't do that, okay? Hey, Peter. It says they wanted to flow, so you let them flow right out. Yeah, right out the damn door. See ya. Fuck, no. Okay, Peter, I love you. I'll see y'all later in the after 12, okay? Anytime after 12, I'll be back, all right? Love you. See you later.